Long ago, in the ancient kingdom of Commagene, there stood a mountain called Nemrut. This was no ordinary mountain. At its peak, the king built a sanctuary for the gods, a place where heaven and earth touched. The king's name was Antiochus I, and he ruled this land over 2,000 years ago. But this is not just a story about a king or a mountain. It is a story about gods, forgotten by time, and a kingdom caught between the east and the west. Commagene was a small but powerful kingdom, nestled between the great empires of Rome and Parthia. The people of Commagene were a mix of many cultures, Persian, Greek, and Armenian. Their gods were a blend too. Antiochus saw himself as a bridge between these worlds, a ruler chosen by the gods to bring peace and unity. To honor this, he ordered the construction of a grand sanctuary atop Mount Nemrut. The journey to the peak was not easy. The mountain stood tall, its slopes rugged and wild. Workers carved paths through the rock, hauling stones and statues up the steep sides. When they reached the top, they shaped the earth into a great terrace. Here, Antiochus commanded the creation of enormous statues, gods sitting side by side, their faces calm and eternal. There was Zeus, king of the Greek gods, with his mighty beard. Next to him sat Apollo, god of the sun, and Hercules, the strongest of heroes. But these were not just Greek gods. Alongside them stood Persian deities like Ahura Mazda, the lord of wisdom, and Mithras, the god of light. Antiochus also placed his own statue among them. He believed he was equal to the gods, a divine ruler who would live forever in their company. Behind the statues, workers built a great tomb. Some say Antiochus was buried there, though no one has ever found his body. The sanctuary was meant to last for all time, a place where people would come to honor the gods and remember the king who brought them together. For many years, the people of Commagene did just that. They climbed the mountain to bring offerings and pray. But empires rise and fall, and so did Commagene. The Romans swallowed the kingdom, and over time, people forgot about the gods of Nemrut. The statues stood silent, their faces worn by wind and rain. The names of the gods were lost to most, remembered only in whispers. Centuries passed. The world changed. New religions spread, and the old gods faded into legend. The mountain became a place of mystery, known only to nearby villagers who spoke of giants buried in the rocks. Then, in the 19th century, a German engineer named Carl Sester came across the ruins. He could not believe what he saw. The heads of the statues had fallen, lying broken on the ground. But their size and beauty were undeniable. Word spread, and soon archaeologists came to study the forgotten sanctuary. Today, Mount Nemrut is a place of wonder. Visitors climb the mountain at dawn to see the statues glow in the first light of the sun. The gods sit as they always have, though time has been unkind. Their faces are cracked, their bodies worn, but their presence is still felt. Antiochus' dream of unity lives on in these stones, a reminder of a time when gods walked among men, and a king dared to sit beside them. Who were these gods? Why did Antiochus honor them together? Some say he was a man ahead of his time, a ruler who saw beyond borders and believed in the power of unity. Others think he was proud, placing himself among the gods. But perhaps the truth is simpler. Maybe he understood that all gods are one, that light and wisdom have many names. The wind still howls over Mount Nemrut, carrying echoes of the past. The gods wait, silent and patient. Their stories are not gone, only waiting to be remembered. And as long as the mountain stands, their legacy remains, carved in stone for all time. This is the story of Mount Nemrut and the forgotten gods of Commagene, a tale of kings and deities, of time and memory. A story that reminds us that even the greatest powers fade, but stone and legend endure.